So, to continue from what I said there, the reason why I hate Superman 2025, spoilers. Why the heck are Ma and Pa Kent basically hillbillies? Like, sure, Kansas Farmer is a bit played out, but to be fair, that's kind of the most iconic part of the Superman Clark Kent backstory. So why would they not be like just your true blue all American farmers? Especially with Clark Kent being a farmer or a farmer boy who just happened to grow up and then find out no, he's an alien from outer space. The other thing I really hate about this Superman movie is why is Crypto not a Labrador? Like, sure, I love me all types of breeds of dogs, but I feel like that'd be a really easy one to fix, and it comes off as just unchecked, unregulated ego by James Gunn to basically use the same breed as his dog. And what kind of man says that he couldn't crack Superman until he cracked Crypto or whatever it was said? Basically, he can only do Superman because he has a dog. There's some other things that are really upsetting to me about this movie, like you don't even want to know about the portrayal of Supergirl, who is supposed to be just the sweetest, kindest, like big sister slash little sister figure to Clark, and they make her come off in such a arrogant and horrible way in the movie that I would not want to ever see the Supergirl movie if that's the portrayal they're going with. This is a bad movie. I hate it. And what they do to basically just defame and slanderize the House of El or Kal-El or Jor-El or basically Superman's Kryptonian parents. It's just a disgrace and very rude. And I don't think James Gunn understands the character he has, and I don't think he ever cared to. Because plenty of people have said it. Superman is not that hard of a character to crack. You just have to actually believe in Superman and what he stands for. And I don't think James Gunn does, because Superman stands for many things. Above all, truth, justice, and the American way. And before you say anything about what the American way means, the fact is, American like mythos and culture has always been about doing what's right. And does that mean he works for the government sometimes or works with it? I would never say Superman works for the government, because he may work with the government, but ultimately Superman will always try to do what he believes is the right and moral action. Because Superman doesn't stand as a like government lapdog. He's not the Dark Knight Returns Superman who is kind of flanderized by that one. Like he still stands up for what's right in that one, but he also takes a hard line alliance with the presidency and the governorship in that version of the DCEU, or not DCEU, but DCU. Well, it depends on if you're talking about the book or the animated film, which are both kind of different, but also very like they're very much screen to film perfectly adapted. Like I would have to reread it, but Superman comes in many flavors, but he always does what he believes is right. Even if that means he has to stand against his friends, or if he has to stand against other superheroes or other governments. Like, one of the best scenes from the JLU was when he basically runs into Captain Atom when he's on his way to save the Question. And he straight up says to him, like, I'm here to save my friend, and if I have to fight you to do this, I will. And after he beats up Captain Atom, he legitimately makes sure that he takes him with him and gets the best treatment he can up in the watchtower. Because he's a little hurt that Captain Adam, who is a military brass guy, he is a part of the American government, the U.S. government, and he is a member of it, and he is beholden to his duty. Superman still respects his obligation to do as he was told, even if he fundamentally disagrees. And that's who Superman is. He will do what's right above all because he believes it's the right thing to do. And he is not above being wrong. Like, he's been wrong against the Dark Knight, he's been wrong against the Wonder Woman or Green Lanterns or so many people, and he's admitted when he's wrong. He is not above fault or failure, but he rises above it by being accountable to himself as well as to others. That's why he's one of the greatest superheroes to ever have lived and existed. And I think James Gunn just doesn't get that, nor does he care to. Which really sucks because Superman is one of my favorite heroes. Like All-Star Superman, I wish I could show you the comic cover for that one and some of the pages, because I have both the black label and the regular print, and God, is Superman so awesome in it. I'm saddened by the fact that we don't have a good Superman, but we will always have the comics, and we will always have the animated films that portray Superman awesomely. Like, even one of the worst films I ever watched, and not even worse as in bad, but just depressing, is Superman Apocalypse Doomsday, or whatever it was. The one where basically all of his friends get murked, or brutalized and massacred. Even when he's depowered Superman, he finds ways to inspire hope and to save lives. Because regardless if Superman is Superman, he will always be the best he can be. That's why a lot of people don't care for Injustice. Injustice is still a really interesting story with a lot of flaws. I love Superman, and I believe in hope.